But you feel like you need love song. And he show you a baby chicken and drawing and they pass the locker. And this all can be. That this all can be. For Jana go to be controller general. I remember this is it was. And this all can be. That this all can be. For Bessie again to be head of place. I remember that when the people want to NASCAR. And this all can be. That this all can be. For Ellen Castro to be the head of NAFA. My husband is a consultant to Narita and this all can be. Oh, that this all can be. So family investing, I'm going to detail. That's stupid. And this all can be. Oh, that's stupid. 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 Oh, that's stupid. 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 Oh. Legs extra.
My people, where you at? Where you at? Working from your slumber, stop slipping. Whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your. Come on, come on, come on. I know you're sleeping now. You're gonna wake up small, yeah? Okay, let's go.
Yo, wake up small, yeah. Yo, wake up small.
The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie. The people fool us, the people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they will not. I said we tired with their lies. We tired with their promises that led us to a lot of damages. We tired with their speech they preach indeed, and now you need they deceive us. The thing we saw, it frustrate us. So why can't you lie? Why can't you steal? Why can't you lie? There's citizens to be. You see, we just tell you. That's why we voted you. When you fool us, you screw us, you use us and later on abuse us. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. They lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie. The people fool us, the people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they will not the no one to trust. My people don't want to hope on nobody. My hope that I have been broken. Telling you, brother. So where are the schools? Where are the roads? Where are the jobs that they said they were for? But they too selfish. The people tired with their rhetoric. People tired, they tired. You see the reason why we ask why the government betray. They have enough for time, but yeah, them still they delay. People suffer. No work, but people crying for hunger. Look at. Your vision and your mission, your intention to the nation, they poor. You got nothing to show, nothing. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. They lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie. The people fool us, the people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they go knock the around. We tired with their promises that led us to a lot of damages. We tired with that speech they preach indeed, and now you need to deceive us. The thing we saw, it frustrates us. So why can't you lie? Why can't you steal? Why can't you lie? There's tendencies to grieve. You see, we just tell you. That's why we both tell you. When you fool us, you screw us, you use us and little abuse us. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they can not It's your now, gotta work out. That on money work out, gotta still work out. One on money black out, yo yeah before, yo yeah, gotta work out. That on money work out, gotta still work out. One on money black out, we not here for it. We got baby it's time for us to pull it together. Move our country forward. Let's stop the haste. Pushing fake messages. Let us stop the money. Yeah. All in Liberia, all overseas. You pretty up on the black. You feel style on social media. You are welcome. No need no pay. All the money black out. Just stop it. Messages you preaching, you don't do it to the black out, you do it to the people, the poor people, the people you claim to love, the people you want to lose. Gotta work out, that on money work out, gotta still work out, one on money black out, yo yeah before, yo yeah, gotta work out, that on money work out, gotta still work out. One on money black out. We not here for it. We got baby we can't make it us hating one another. Encouraging others for our country need. We should go and demonstrate. You will be there. Demonstrating yeah. Let me ask you where out. When we for our country, who will help us face it? It's say no, work out, say no. When you bring out a hala, who will help us settle it? It's say no, work out, say no. Taking shock out gain power. We not here for that kind of flower. Work out, get black out, a chance to. If we are one. If we are one. Get past it, then we are the chance to. If we are one. If we are one. Can't you see? He's very rose. If we are one. If we are one. He's building hospital for all of us. If we are one. If we are one. Take a look at the estates he's building. If we are one. If we are one. Say nothing we get you military hospital. If we are one. If we are one. Say nothing we just in new market. If we are one. If we are one. Build new head office for the free poor of Morocco. If we are one. If we are one. Send our doctors and students abroad for the fast days. If we are one. If we are one. Provide scholarship for LU and pay one fee. If we are one. If we are one. So what do you want to do in 2 years to please you work out? I get out to see. You say we should go and demonstrate. You will be there. Demonstrating yeah. Let me ask you work out. When we spoil our country, who will help us face it? They say no, work out, say no. When you bring out a hala, who will help us settle it? They say no, work out, say no. Take a shock on the game power. We not yet for that kind of power. Work out, get black out, the chance. Gotta work out. That on the money work out. Gotta still work out. Walk on the money black out. Yo, yeah, before. Yo, yeah. Gotta work out. That on the money work out. Gotta still work out. Walk on the money black out. We not yet for it. We got failure trade. It's your own narrow.
I'm tired with this ram pouring back to my bone. Whosoever believe in him shall not perish, but has everlasting life. When are you coming by? The eternal they are fighting. Brother, the sister, they are fighting. I am tired.
I will be and carry on this one. You see me dancing, so what? You see me jubilating, so what? You see me celebrating, so what? You see me laughing, so what? That blessing got me dancing. That favor got me jubilating. No sickness, no poverty. Glory to glory. Come and see. You see, your time will come. Where Jehovah, brothers and sisters, where Yahweh, see baila,
There's a time and a season to every purpose under the heavens. Every time you cry, God sees and everything you're going through. He knows everything that's set behind your back. He had and the time for your blessing is just a little while. And when He says yes, nobody can say no. When that time has come, there is no delay. And you see it, and you see it. Mama, wait, Daddy, wait. Mama, wait, Daddy, wait. Mama, wait, Daddy, wait.
you will see the goodness of our God. Hey, just wait, just wait, just wait. He's a God of miracles. He's a God of possibility. He will never leave you begging for bread. He will never, never, never forsake you. Emmanuel, my God with us. Emmanuel, He's with us. Emmanuel, Emmanuel, He's with us. On God's time, wait,
Mama, wait, Daddy, wait. Mama, wait, Daddy, wait. Mama, wait, Daddy, wait.
see party, see party.
I want Liberia to start with the four players. I want Liberia to start up with the four players. I want Liberia people, we choose success. I want Liberia people, we choose success.
Success. Our Liberian people, we choose success. Wherever you play, wherever you go, the Liberian people, we choose victory, victory, victory. Victory looks like a first victory.
we're ready, we can take his live video and enter President Weah bedroom. What responsibility as a leader you bring into the table? Who has time for Darius Dillon? Nobody has time for Darius Dillon.
Because he occupies a seat that you want so badly. You consider Monserrato your stronghold. This is the epicenter of Liberian politics. And if he beat you here face down in 2019, then he wants to do that again. That is a repeat of your beating. So that's why you are concerned and obsessed with him.
I can say. Beyond everything, this recording will be here, and I know it will be here. Nobody will delete it from OKFM page. Darius Dillon will be the shortest senator ever in our country history. I'm saying that. The shortest senator.
Cannot be serious.
The shortest. Dillon, Julius, you go West Point, they got more than almost 30 to 40,000 people in West Point that are living West Point. Julius, you got less than 10,000 people that voted in West Point. Less than 10,000 people voted in West Point. You go to Nikrita, you go to other places. There were factors.
But
that precipitated.
But those factors are still alive.
No, it's not. No, that's not true. If you got your reporters. They've been all over. Julius, we at this time, we're not going to allow Dillon to use the name of the president for his personal glorification.
But that's exactly what he has done.
He's not going to do it.
And that is a smart political strategy.
We're not going to allow that to happen anymore. Look, they go election with Dillon won. Nobody. One war, somebody would never utter a single word. We were never involved. But Julius, we are going to wear our regalia, our CDC regalia, because like you said, this place is an epic center. Monserrato County is CDC home. To have a stranger that have come and by the same time going and say, in CDC one, they can put George Weah, they can put Akaras Gray, they can put Muna Penomeu, so rest in peace. They can put Nathaniel Magé and the finance minister. And, they put everybody together. He will say, win them. Those are statements that are provocative. And when you provoke us, for us, we will not choke rock like he said we'll do. To say, okay, we'll choke. Look at the kind of leadership that Dillon brings to the table. When you are a leader, there are certain statements you can make regardless of the situation. Julius, we are in here. When they see Dillon were here, he kept quiet. When people went to CDC headquarters, when people were killed in cold blood. What did Dillon say? He did not say, when you kill somebody in CDC headquarters, order to people. As a matter of fact, the president is very peaceful. What is the last time Darius Dillon, has ever taken upon himself to say?
So why you calling the man Dillon? You know the man is your friend. Because the president called him man Dillon, why you calling him Dillon?
But now you need Dillon.
The man is Dillon. Why you know it? So why you going the president? You following the president? The man's a friend, right? And you people are what? Still friends,
We're
right?
friends.
Yeah.
We're friends.
But when it comes to politics,
there's a line. There's a line. Especially when you come and openly be very demeaning of the president. Then you call into the theater.
Yeah.
So when we come into the theater, we will make the theater juicy for you. We ourselves will be Jackachi, and you will be Bluesly, and there will be equal participation.
What does that mean? Or what does
it will be that we will not, when you chow or rock, will not take sponge and chow you away. Right? Will not take sponge and put water on it to rub your face with it. We will give you the same thing you say, because when you come and say that the president who has time for Dillon, that's the point. That kind of self-inflicted ego is in him to the extent where he feel that we can talk. Okay, nobody has time for it. The president don't even know that Dillon exists. I'm saying that
the president knows that.
He don't know that. We don't.
Could have close to 2 years now. 2 years. Last year I started from Madam could have close to 2 years now.
All right. So you started driving for Martin close to 2 years. Talk to us about who Martin is first.
Follow me?
Talk to us. Talk to the viewer. Everybody listen to you right now. Who is Martin? Since you've been driving, how you guys' relationship been?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I live Grand Bassa County as I serve in the usual stage. And that's why I grew up and I got to be acquainted. I got to be acquainted that on Martin Sekurachu, on Daniel Beseji, which is also part and parcel of the Liberty Party and the CPP, which he is a chairman or all chair for the 15 countries. And he was the one who recommended me to Martin Sekura. He recommended me because my track records. I'm a man that have integrity. Because I from 6,000 USD, which I gave back from Striker Bear, which I gave back from phone, which I gave back from a lot of things that I gave back. At the evidence there, you can take your microphone and go Grand Bassa County to do a follow-up. What are these men is a man with integrity? The record are there. I am not boasting. I was ill and my issue had to do with spiritual matter, and I've been too embarrassing Martin Kura for me to go for a medical issue. So, time came, I've been hammering, I want to go. He said, wait, because I driving, I did not take him pay. The reason I decided to drive without taking pay, because I have the hope and the faith that when Martin Kura win a representative, I will work. I'll be a personal driver. I had a faith that if for Kumi to win, I will also work. So based on that, I started the breath of life I heard and decided to sacrifice myself. And Martin aware. I'm a man that have my family in Grand Bassa County. I have full lack of land and I have house there. I have property that are not there if men are from the street. So after that, I came and I accepted being with Martin. Martin said, my man, I will give you $50 US. I said, no problem. I started with Martin Sekura. Time came, he started giving me the $50 US. So luckily for all, the chairman, which is Musa Asability, went and he said that the driver need to get on pay. They put our name on the payroll of Liberty Party at that time, and CPP are not yet in March yet. So our Liberty Party, our way. So Musa was paying the driver $150. Martin was receiving my money, gave me $75, which I was not mind because my focus was not to get bread. My focus was the lot I started ahead of me, which for me to benefit. So after my health matter start getting worse. I told Martin, I said, Martin, I need to go for my treatment. The thing is now hospital thing. So Martin continue and dragging it. So thanking the appointed Martin to serve as the chairman on the entire suffering rally. After he became the chairman, the people decided to trust him to start giving money to Martin. I've been with Martin. Martin has sent me for a lot of money. I've been giving Martin money. 1 cent has not yet lost. I tell him, Martin, you also invite Martin on the show. Yeah, actually, you also invite Martin on the show. Martin has sent me for money, and I received the money. I have kept Martin money with all 1 cent losing. When Martin sent me to Kumi, I go to Kumi, I receive money for Kumi, I bring it to Martin, you go in that book, you will see my name there. It's not 1 time, it's not 2 times, not 3 times. Martin has given me 15,000 twice, which he has been in that card and 1 cent did not lose. Martin, where I will, they will go to work, there will be no food with bear, when we come home, 11 to 12, he will come food and give it to me, I accept it, I eat it, I'll go home. When we get farther that, I don't have problem. Because I know that tomorrow when you win, I will work. Now, how can I say, but then since that's the case, the problem getting worse, I will see what to do. That day we drove, we went to the office in the yard. After we went in the yard, Martin said, okay, since that's the case, you want to go, I will give you $100. I cannot spoil his name. He contributed $100 and give it to me. And I went, I took the $100. I added on the money that was happening because my woman doing business in Buchanan. My wife doing business in Buchanan. Now how come I went, I took it, I added on the extra 200 I was having. Now how come I went and I left, I came in the Sebush. After I came in the Sebush, I was in the Sebush. My phone went out of current because the place was distant. You will walk for 3 to 4 hours. Now how come I came to get my power bank because I carry my power bank, and there is my power bank. The reason of me showing the power bank is the power bank I have, and I'm talking in the phone just for me to get current for me to be able to make things clear to them for the Liberian people to hear it. And when I put my phone on, I started seeing some cockroaches story. Some cockroaches story on the social media that Senior David stole 70,000. It behooves me. It behooves me. It's very crazy. How can a mere drivers? How can a mere drivers who not working in the office should have 70,000? You ask Martin in their office, Martin and the co-chair on that rally will lose brand. What when they distributing that money, I can be there. I can be there. We are session those who on that committee, they don't want can be there. I sit down in my car. When they finish, they come. I will come home. So now 11 or 2 or 1 o'clock, I will come and walk. I go home. So it's so sad. After I saw the information on the social media, I decided to call in Grand Bassa County firstly on Ability TV. I said, Ability, you have connection with me to get me. When you hear a story which you are not yet hear from me, why did you not call me to do the clarification? He said, brother, I'm sorry, but at least we can do it now. I said, now it is not time for us to do it now. I will take you to court because on your social media, you're not even saying alert. Is that Senior stole $70,000. I drove for Basonga. I drove for the common law maker in Grand Bassa County, Mafia Joe. I drove for on fencing to see whatever money can be in the car. Normal Basonga used to have in the car. I wanted to steal. Basonga I get $250,000 US in the car. Oh, I cannot take that money for me to benefit. But certain things is not part and parcel of certain people. It behooves me to see that on social media for Martin to say Simeon took 70,000 because you were a word of me coming in Sebush to use our means, that millions. Even that will honor his slings, then I regret why I got to hold $100. But then Martin tell the people where he pulled the people money. I don't have the people money. Nobody gave me money. I'm regretting why you're denying value.
My people, where you at? Where you at? Wake up from your slumber. Stop slipping. Whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your hands. Come on, come on, come on. I know you're sleeping now. You gotta wake up some more, yeah?
You're welcome, my people. You're welcome. Voter registration, education. You're welcome. You're listening. The food, the food. That's how I'm playing this song for.
The people who are so, the people lie to us, the government betray us. They can lie, they can steal. I said we tired with their lies.
My people, you're welcome, yeah, tonight. The civic voter registration education for 2023 legislative and presidential election. Oh, my people, you're welcome. You're welcome. We got to tell it to you tonight. You're listening to Takuji. The government that passed, they lied to us. The one that dare now with Bekube number 1, they lied to us. The one that said they want to rescue us, $70,000 game Messi, they can't even pay their own drivers. They say they're waiting for hope. So they hope they can't. They change for hope. Change for hope and hope for change. That so that ABC want that too. All right, the government betray us. The political party too. They come in, they betray us. Look how they here to relay the story.
The people who are so, the people lie to us, the government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they will not go. I don't want to trust My people don't want to hope on nobody. My hope that I have been broken. I'm telling you, brother. So where are the schools? Where are the roads? Where are the jobs that they said they were poor? But they too selfish. The people tired with their rhetoric. People tired. They tired. You see the reason why we ask why the government betray. They have enough of time, but yeah, they stay they delay. People suffer. No work, but people crying for hunger. Look at. Your vision and your mission, your intention to the nation, they poor. You got nothing to show, nothing. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. They lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They lie. The people fool us, the people lie to us, the government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they go knock them around.
Liberia has a serious problem right now, and that's taking on a number of issues. Foremost among them is the issue of corruption. And this is an issue that we are seeing across the board, not just in Liberia, but in other places. And for me, corruption is an act of robbery, plain and simple. It's a cancer in our societies. It is government stealing from the people of Liberia, from the mouths of children. It takes away access to health care. It denies citizens their right to public safety. It stops young people of Liberia from getting the education they deserve. It takes the future away from them. It prevents this country from having the healthy business environment that it needs to lift Liberia out of poverty. It has denied Liberia its place in history, a successful and prosperous country with so many resources to contribute to its people's well-being. Corruption is a democracy killer, and we cannot have that in a place like Liberia, which we're counting on as a bulwark for Africa's democracy. To me, this is the most pressing, it's the most forward-looking challenge facing Liberia today. Liberia has
obnoxious. The man Solomon George.
Y'all listen to the incoming president,
Samuel D12 Jr.
Ambassador Joseph Nwabwaka Senior.
It's exactly 9 o'clock from what I sit in the pretty studio here in Painesville City, outside of the nation's capital. This is the True Breakfast Show, and of course we are about now to bring you this presentation, the second segment of the True Breakfast Show with the former Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Nwabwaka, and that of the Mayor Oni Rawa in studio too. Let me link up with Oni Rawa with no time to waste. Good morning.
Thank you so much, Stephen Cole. Like I said, good morning again. Welcome to the last segment of the True Breakfast Show on 96.1. Good morning to those of you relaying us from Bapaloo, River says Truth 96.1 in Saclay, PA, and all of the online stations, SKTV across Africa, Providence TV, Real TV, carrying this broadcast live. Good morning to the folks of Liberia. The love of liberty met us here. My name is O'Neill. It's a privilege to have the former Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, the stand-up bearer of the Unity Party with me, sharing breakfast straight up to 10 o'clock this morning. Good morning to you, Ambassador Joseph Nwabwaka.
Good morning. Happy to be here.
Great seeing you. You look good. How you doing?
I'm great. Very good.
How is the Unity Party and Joseph Nwabwaka?
Unity Party remains united, and Unity Party is moving forward, making every effort to grab state power in 2023.
Wow. Making every effort.
Every effort.
I mean, almost 6 years now since you got defeated in the runoff election to a coalition for democratic change. Is the Unity Party ready for 2023 general and presidential elections?
Yes, Unity Party is even more than ready. And we talk about 2017. Yes, history has it that we were defeated, but Unity Party still was then very strong. Mm-hmm. But let history be where it is. But we are very ready.
to sense that defeat? Have you recall? Look at the mistakes where the Unity Party had a first showing, and we're fully prepared for 2023.
Well, their mistakes, maybe history with George, but we know what happened, and we are sure it will not happen again.
The name Joseph Boyka remains a brand in the Republic of Liberia. I mean, Boyka is a formidable name attached with the Unity Party. Again, I'm asking this question because you're looking for the guys with the Coalition for Democratic Change that says it's a 12-year contract. Is Unity Party strong enough, ready for 2023?
Well, I don't know whether they have a 12-year contract. Probably they think they did, but by their performance, they're not suggesting to me. But we believe that even if we give the CDC another 3 months or 1 year, this country will be in more chaos. So we're going to rescue this country.
Well, when they came together as collaborating political parties, Liberians across the country, across the world, believe that, yes, this is the best of team. This team is a crack team to give George Weah one-term presidency. The team hold together was strong, won a couple of senatorial seats in Montserrat and that of Ambassador as a collaborating party. Was there any regret that the collaborating political party had to separate? You pull out of it.
Regret, yes, because when you come to something, you come there with your mind and you want for it to work. But you also have to remember that in life, not everything that you come to, that you're going to, that as long as you're dealing with people, that you always know that something might not work. So in life, you come out, when you plan, you also plan for a possible outcome that you may be able to live with. So we had a very good purpose in mind to come together, and the public was on our side. But we found out sooner or later that there were forces that were working against it, and sometimes it's good, how soon to throw in the towel. I always say the U.S. went into Afghanistan, put in everything. When they knew that it was time to throw in the towel, they did it. So sometimes it's good to salvage and then move on to something else.
Now the question, can you do it on your own? I mean, we're stronger together.
Probably. Every time people divorce from one marriage, they look for another wife, right? So it's not in the absence of a partnership. We are building a coalition that it will be reliable, that will be trustworthy, that will be committed to the cause of the Liberian people, and we are doing that.
Members of the opposition bloc have this internal wrangling. I mean, it's a normal thing within political parties. The ruling establishment could relax and say, yes, since they're having the internal problem, well, we'll just give them a one shot in the election.
It's a misjudgment. They probably will be mistaken. There are many things for them to understand, that they have failed the Liberians miserably, and that the Liberian people have realized that it was a mistake first to bring them to power. And we too are conscious of the fact that we need to work hard to make sure that we rescue the Liberians. So let them don't rejoice too early, because we're not giving up on them.
Not giving up. Let's look at your platform. Many a time, politicians will have no platform, nothing to say, but yet and still people will vote into power. What is the Unity Party platform going into this election? 2017, you talk about rule. Is that still on your mind?
Well, when I say rule, I meant it seriously. Because there are a lot of people who talk about, the first thing you talk about, rebuilding the economy, they talk about bringing foreign investors. You must always know that you have to start with yourself. What do you have? God has given us beautiful country, land, and so I've come up with a catchword that says arrest, meaning that we have to look at agriculture reform. We have to look at roads that are very crucial to development. We have to look at education that is necessary. Mind you, you can't bring investors to a country when you don't have a society that is literate, that the young people are capable. You don't expect them to bring all their expertise. So you also have to talk about sanitation. We talk about health in general, but sanitation. Our country, most of the problem we have, we are not strong in curative medicine, but we can prevent, and we start with sanitation. So then tourism, which will be an icing on the cake, because our country has all the potential for tourism. The economy will bounce back, the young people will be educated, vocational training, to make sure we equip them so that people don't come and take their jobs away from them. United Party is very, very strong on these issues, and we are working on them.
Well, so this actually is a follow-up to what I just asked. What can you tell us about the road project, the Lofa Road project? You was vice president then when that project started.
Well, I can tell you, when the Lofa Road was designed, all the way in 79, we had, up to now, I have the blueprint of it. And that road, unfortunately, was to have been launched, and it was when the coup took place. But the road project is a very, very important aspect that was turned over to this government. There's nothing about it that is new. All of the agreements were signed, the resources were put together, but the implementation of a road project is a hand-in-hand with government. The government had to contribute as a counterpart. This government has reneged on their promise. They don't intend to do it for reasons best known to themselves.
I mean, this government,
so the road project.
But this government boasts of roads all of them.
Yeah, but they talk about road. Well, they are talking about build little community road with little cement on the side there and overprice them. That's what they're talking about. This government, everything they do it to get something out of it.
I mean, the president refers to himself as the bad road medicine. I guess you heard that. Meaning that all of the roads connecting Monrovia to Locato and Yellendale, the both of roads so much.
Bad road medicine.
Yeah.
I think it's the bad medicine for road. It should be the other way around. I don't see anything happening with road. I mean, I don't know why people should boast about. In what sense do you build a road like going to Ravenswood? You open both sides, you create 2 swimming pools around the road, and people can't get anywhere. It's no proper planning. It's not with the people in mind, especially in a country where we already don't have roads. You go open up and you say you buy road medicine.
When you drive around Monrovia, what do you see physically? I mean, you drive Monrovia, Painesville, Garnetsville, just everywhere. What do you see?
It's miserable. It's miserable. I have a farm in Bama. I mean, to just get to Tubman Bay. Right now, I hear people have to pass through demand, leaving the main roads. I mean, I can't understand. People live in a country. You have people, and there's no way. I mean, most of the time, I tell people, Monrovia is not the streets are not congested. The problem is that you can't even see a police to know that the traffic jam is not traffic jam, that ahead of you, nobody is there. Because it's like things are just running themselves. Nobody cares. That's what you see in Monrovia. In fact, even if you are an investor, all you do come and look in the streets here, and you see that that's not where your money should
go. So what runs to your mind, Ambassador White? I drive in and just having this kind of view, what comes to your mind?
Confused environment, disorganized people. I mean, people without any kind of sense of order. That's all you see, confusion.
Many of the time I listen with all of what you said, opposition still, this government still boasts that they'll beat you at the ballot bags. I mean, yes, you can say all what you want to say. When we go to the ballot bags, will we get defeated?
Well, let's make sure we make it transparent. We make it so that elections are free, fair, credible. That's what a fight is about. Make sure that the playing level field is created. And let's see, this government would never come back to power.
You sure about this?
I'm very sure.
Back to the questions. Can the Unity Party do it on their own? I mean, Liberians saw the
Unity Party is not working
the CPP
on its
holding
own.
together. Also tag team.
Yeah.
Hundreds of thousands went to the street. You had a senator in Monserrato, Grand Bassa. That was a formidable team. Can the Unity Party
We
do it on
still
its own?
have it in place. Unity Party is not going into it alone. In fact, Unity Party, doesn't matter having people that you trust, that you can work with, people with real commitment. And that's where we are. Unity Party, as you will follow up, you'll find out that we are more prepared than you're thinking.
So you left the CPP, so the president is dancing everywhere as well. He goes to the stage and dances. Everything is okay. So the opposition, what is happening? I mean, Liberians are so concerned.
The president dances without any plan. I mean, dancing and enjoying himself is part of him. So he's not dancing because he knows he's trust something is working. We're not worried about that. What I'm telling you is that Unity Party is not only intact, but we are collaborating. As you follow, you will see that
collaborating.
Yes, we are.
We are working. You left another collaborating party.
We are collaborating. That's the general term.
The family was with Ambassador. I mean, it was a good one. Now you're looking for
you don't know it all. You don't know. You're not in the shoe. You don't know. I think you don't know what was working against us.
Okay.
We are talking about realigning ourselves for a better delivery, and
a very strong one.
Very strong. Very strong. Stronger than you probably know.
The first one you were into it. The first wave you had was the first one. She was a Kevin wife. She took out the family and every other
first
team.
One, let me let you know, the first one, probably only 1 out of the 4 that dropped out. And the 1 out of the 4, with all due respect, they were intended to drop out and they drop out. We are working very seriously to make sure that this time around, we are on track with the right people.
Respecting the rule of law. We saw you appear on the grounds of the Temple of Justice. Was that regrettable?
Well, I'm glad you asked this question. The first thing is, I never wanted a court case to start with. Secondly, I never wanted to appear in court. But we talked about the position. They were supposed to come to interview me. But everybody, the Solicitor General, everybody said you have to go to court. Am I supposed to be seen as not respecting the courts? I couldn't say no. As much as I tried not to, everybody said you have to go in. Who was going to say, yes, somebody want to run to be president and doesn't respect the courts? I went there to respect the court. Did you think I wanted to go and sit 3 hours to be grand? I mean, for more than 4 days?
I mean, all your life.
Not that I wanted to, but the law is the law. We respect the laws of our country, and I respected the court. That's why I went there. Not necessarily to go testify against Cummins, but I went there to respect the courts.
And the regret, and the form of regret?
Well, I can't call it regret. I did what I was supposed to have done, what they wanted me to do. It's unfortunate that we had to end it that way, but again, I didn't take him to court, but I was required to be there as a witness, and I did that.
All right, folks, this interview is very long. We'll be doing this small until we finish it one day, okay? If you don't know, you are watching, or maybe you are not from Liberia, or maybe you're from Liberia, but you are not in the Liberian community or lot. Maybe tonight is your first night to follow us, okay? So, first and foremost, I want to say, everybody welcome on board, but you do a favor, my people. You do a favor. We that hosting these shows, this Facebook platform, YouTube, Twitter, whatever you call it, or radio station in Liberia and the world over, to make our country a better place. It's not easy. You know it. Especially those of us outside of Liberia, in America, in Europe, in Australia, and other parts of the world. It's not easy to pay our bills here. So we have to go to work. Regardless of what kind of way we're doing, we got to go to work to be able to take care of ourselves, to take care of family, and to take care of family in Liberia and good friends and relatives. Y'all know that. So I'm just making this general appeal to you. If you don't see all yet, that is the reason. Okay? That is the reason. So you're just sorry. My buddy AB is going through training due to career change. He didn't tell you officially. I'm telling you officially, I'm the mouthpiece for this platform. Because of career change, AB, Jose Abraham Kamara, is going through training for the new career. Okay? So myself too, when I come from my cartoon pushing job, according to Fagon dismissed Deputy Minister, Farmer, if I have the energy, I will come here. But guess what? Election nearing will be here. By the grace of God, will be here. AB will soon get done, and then we'll keep it going again the way we used to do it. So tonight, we are going to be doing something we call civic voter education, which starts, according to National Election Commission, February 2023. No end. Maybe when they start, they will be only until they finish with voter registration process. Because voter registration process, according to National Election Commission, Republic of Liberia, will be starting March 20, 2023 and will be ending May 11, 2023. The last time we talked about it, they reduced the time. They reduced the time from 3 months because it was initially scheduled for December all the way to March. You see that gap? December 15 all the way to May. I was even making mistake. Was it May or March? One of them. March. Yes, March. I think March 18. So that was around 3 months. They postponed it. They didn't even tell what they're going to do. They feed it a king. They say, okay, we'll start it. March 20, we end it. May 11. That's less than 2 months. The way I did my calculation. If you did it better than me, let us know, okay? So, all of you honor my voice right now. If you got any sensitive information or you got something you want to express, there I was showing for no political party, for no special candidate, and for the Liberian people. You inbox AB or you inbox me. Okay? You will get us. Or you inbox Abraka or not Abraka, but Liberia Today Media. We'll get you. We'll talk behind the scene. We'll bring you on and you say what you got to say. Okay? All of us, everything we're talking here that will make Liberia better. But guess what? Satan won't buy around the corner. That bad papa here, already around the corner. Those of us who are believers, God throwing out, say, go hustle yourself too. While all of us want to make Liberia better, some people there, they still making Liberia ugly. And the leader for that group of people are Joey. And that's why all of us got to put time into this thing here. We got to put time into dating here to take Joey out. Once we get Joey out, we'll put Ome Bwaka there, we'll be all right. You know what? We know George we are and cartel members now. We know Ome Bwaka when it comes to president work. According to Election Commission, today, I'm counting USA time, Liberian time yesterday. As of today, we are left with 271 days to election. 271. So just little over, how do I call it? 9 months, if I'm not mistaken. October is election day, October 10th. So according to Election Commission countdown, everything I'm giving you is from their website. That's not my own story, yeah? If it's not correct, that they don't want to say it's not correct. But they say that it's there, that they're counting there. I don't go to do that math. No, I take it from their website. I give it to you. All right? So before we go to our discussion tonight, we're going to do one more promo for Ome Bwaka. Before that promo, Before that promote, yeah, in fact, this is another promo actually too. But this is a public service announcement. All right, you see this? Protect the vote. All of y'all, the Unity Party people, sympathizers, supporter of Unity Party, supporter of Joseph Boakai like me, and some of you, good friends of Joseph Boakai and friends of Unity Party in the, how do I call it, in America and the world over, especially in America, East Coast. There is a protect the vote. Protect your vote rally, not a rally, but fundraiser. Will be raising money to protect our vote. In Maryland, Baltimore, January 21st, 2023. All right, according to them, they will be raising money so that they can get pool washer and pool washer supervisor even before election day. And they will get everybody posted. So Jawia and her cartel members and their Kangaroo Election Commission can steal our vote. Based on our experience and our research, most of the times in Africa, election is rigged even before election day. So we don't want to find ourselves in that situation because we not handle it. Probably the way we handle it, it will be very, very brutal. So we don't want it. We want to avoid it. You know, we are living in America here, right? I know the medical doctors and they try to work, but the government in general try to prevent diseases. That's why they got all the vaccine. Our sister and our mom, then when they give birth at the hospital, before they give birth, set, they get them prenatal. They'll be taking it, all of vaccine, doctor appointment, whatsoever you call it, before they even give birth to that baby. Because America want to make sure those diseases that need to be treated are prevented. So we need to pay money to protect our vote before Jawia and criminal cartel members steal it. Like the day in Lofa County, we don't want that situation. We don't want that scenario. No! So the Unity Party friends, Unity Party Joseph Boakai supporter, Unity Party Joseph Boakai sympathizer, Unity Party Joseph Boakai friendly organizations and government and everybody in front, behind, divided, not divided, opposition, not opposition, independent, not independent. We want you to support us. The Cash App number is right here. I'm going to call it. The Cash App number for this, if you're not going there, for example, if you're not going there, you don't have to go there. But if you can send money to the Cash App, will also be good. Donation will be acceptable. Okay. That's a number here. There are a lot of people here, so yeah. So if you would like to call any of these people, I'm not seeing exactly the Cash App number, but there are a lot of telephone number here. A lot of telephone number here you can call, and they will tell you exactly. We got, for example, contact persons. We got Honorable James Rogers. The telephone number is 240-252-0876. Okay. Then we got Honorable Thomas Asumana, 443-527-5139. We got James Momo, 914-540-4033. All right? These are the three people. If you would like to go there, Protect Your Vote is scheduled for January 24, 2023, Baltimore, Maryland. All right? East Coast. This convention is hosted and sponsored by Unity Party East Coast Region, East Coast Region Chapter Unity Party USA and Canada. All right? That the people that are hosting this convention to fundraiser. Okay? According to them, by June, they will be in our territory here, Minnesota. By the grace of God, Liberia Today Media will be right there because the CEO live in Minnesota, so the co-host will drive there. It's easy, no airplane business inside, my people. All right? So that is announcement, okay? Public survey announcement. And let me do small promo, then I ask you to see what you want to say about the voter registration. I don't think the time is enough. But we'll be talking on it. Those of you that got some jingle about voter registration, some of you that work for Election Commission before, you got some of this jingle, you send it to us. So we play it so our people can be motivated, encouraged to get ready. Because if people say the contractor for biometric voter registration, they said they were not ready fully and the process will not get ready. Everything they need to put into it will not get ready by December. That's the reason they postponed it, according to Election Commission. So now, we have not registered like that before through biometric system. Now we're bringing the biometric system to our country people, no disrespect to them. All right, especially rural Liberia. Places where you need to work 4-5 hours to go register to vote. You know, it's not easy. So we need to educate our people and we need to provide promo. All of us, we send money to Liberia. When you send money, before they can tell you thank you, you must tell them to go register to vote. Because this election year 2023, I will not use the will in the future. It is a critical decision point for all of us survivors as a people and as a country. Nobody play with the election 2023. That was some of us have committed that was said we'll go there 2 times. They say they passed the dual citizenship something. I talked with somebody yesterday. Your time now. My time today, okay? I told them to do me a research at the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Minister of State to get that dual citizenship paperwork and send it to me. That law our people pass. The London sponsor it. The House pass it. The Senate concur, or the Senate pass, the House concur. Just we are signed it. We should get a copy of that law. Most of these laws, they don't publish it for citizens to get access to it. We got to go look for it, so we got to pay money for us to get it. Because no library is in Liberia. No Congress, get no library. House of Representatives, the senators, they got no library. So you can't go there to ask them. They say you got friends. Maybe they will get you one copy. So for us, we'll get it. When we get it, we'll bring it here, okay? All right, so we're going to play a promo here before we go to the conversation. By the time I'm done with the promo for Joe Bwaka, then your call. I'll post the number while the promo is on.
My people, your Jomila support Joseph Bwaka, yeah. Joseph Bwaka, na all men they give, but get more experience. So it's better to be a devil like you know, then the injury happens. Vote for Joseph Bwaka for peace. Vote for Joseph Bwaka. I said, vote for Joseph Bwaka. For education, vote for Joseph Bwaka. For development, vote for Emmanuel. For agriculture, vote for Joseph Bwaka. For peace and unity, vote for Joseph Bwaka. Listen. When you have voted, you should vote for the president that will help your nation, not to vote for competition. You gotta think before you vote. You gotta think before you vote. Oh my brother, oh my sister, you gotta think before you vote. You gotta think before you vote. When you are voting, you won't vote for the paper. You vote for the paper, cause paper no the thing. Yeah, vote for paper. Yeah, vote for you. Joseph Bwaka, I say Joseph Bwaka, Musobio, Pede, Gulambia. You will never what you're doing. You gotta think before you go. You gotta think before you go. To the police, give me chance. Joseph Bakatami. To the police, give me chance. Joseph Bakatami. To the police, give me chance. Man, go down the back. When you fly, you see. Boris Mula. Tim Koto. Tamaula. Asabuaka.
Oh, the United Party before your come.
Let me see you shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, rock it, shake it, rock it, shake it, rock it, shake it, right, left, right. Mama, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Hit the body. You be Liba country, shake it, rock it. Loba country, rock it, shake it. Salo country, shake it, rock it. When Basso, rock it, shake it. When Chile, shake it, rock it. When Kema, rock it, shake it. When Cook, shake it, rock it.
All right, Paul, let's get to the call. I printed the two numbers. The one with the plus sign, that's a WhatsApp number. Those of you that are outside of America, you want to call the show tonight. The regular number is also there with the 267-938-2801. I'm sorry if I call it too fast. I'm just sorry. The WhatsApp number is +1-267-648-8012. All right. If you have any qualm with the voter registration timeline offered by Election Commission, call this evening and push your point through. If you think it is okay, just call and push your point through. But guess what? We live in a democratic environment. You get it right to call, you get it right to remain silent, and you get it right to just say in comment. All right? We ain't pushing on anybody yet. If you want, you call. If you don't want, you don't have to call. But we strongly encourage you to call because why? The fact that you are here listening to us, you want Liberia to be better. Okay? How you want Liberia to be better? I don't know. But for me, the way I want Liberia to be better is for us to get a very, very honest, sincere, authentic leaders at the top. That's the way we'll get Liberia better. And that is the reasons why we are supporting Joseph Boakai, coupled with democratic tenets. Democratic tenets. I do not worry why Joseph Boakai was beaten in 2017. There were a lot of stuff, a lot of negative stuff working against Joseph Boakai, including his own boss that he served for almost 12 years prior to that election. There were a lot of variables that worked against the old man. And the good news is some of us were not part of the campaign. And not because we're not part of it, that why he didn't win. That 5 years ago, almost 6 years, okay? So this 2023, we're not going to say will, because we're already in 2023. We're going to say is a critical judgment. Critical judgment, decision-making moment for all of us Liberians. Election Commission say the thing we call in Liberia civic voter education awareness, especially this one. Liberian people have not done biometric registration before. When they started their biometric thing, I thought we were going to vote electronically. That's what we thought. But at least Election Commission commissioners, including their leadership, were invited by the Liberian Senate. They went there and they clarified. And it was our man ADD that really pushed them hard to clarify this information. According to them, only voter registration going to be done biometrically so that people can double vote. All right. So election is still going to be paper ballot like this one. All the candidates are going to be there. And y'all know Joseph Boakai that B, right? After A and a B, A, B, C. That's how it's gonna be. So it's gonna be Joseph Boakai gonna be the number one. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know everybody on the list. We're just going with the first top, okay? Joseph Boakai will be number one on the list because his last name go with Boakai. That's B. Okay? And now Cummings. So you just get to know. Cummings' first name is Alex. So his last name start with C. So he ain't gonna be first. Joseph Boakai gonna be first, except they get somebody there who last name start with A. Then after that person will be Joe. Okay? I'm just telling you. The thing coming will educate you. Don't worry about it. It's coming. So my people, as of today, we left with 271 days to go to election day, according to election commission. Don't take it from me. According to election commission, okay? I got to give them their credit that they didn't want to do that work. They want to put it there. So there's a voter registration. They call it civic voter education. Okay? Awareness for 2023 legislative and presidential elections. 104 Tuesday, October 10, 2023. To make the people to know voting business coming. Me, the whole election business, me, I get problem with it. You know why I get problem with it? Election commission know they book here. They book. This election here, they're not by election. I want to speak Liberian English. This election here, that now when the people die or somebody die, the person was representative or the person was senator, they go to the hospital, they die. They're not it. They're not that one. They want here. They want here. That they beat the people election here. Where everybody will go vote for the president, the first man, or the first woman. Then the second woman too, or the second man, the one they call VPO. Then the senator then. The senator then, 15 senator then, will go vote for them that year. The representative then, the people then in the house that can make all that noise, all the people that will go vote for them that day. That they want the both people, the queen people, they call that one legislative and presidential election. That one mean they law book here. They law book, the queen people call the constitution. They law book say all the time we go to vote for people then. All the people then I just talk about. After 5 years, we'll go vote for them again. They book. So my problem here, my people, why did people not get ready ever since? Because they both say it would be done. Then not somebody gets say they go to JFK or they go to Ghana or they go to India or they come to the white people country, America, here they die. They won't go do by election. That one nobody know. So they're not playing for that one. They got to take their own time to plan for that one there. But they want here. They want here. Anytime we vote for president, we vote for vice president, the people that are making law in that house there, the representative there, the senator there, 15 senator there. They law say another one coming, is already there. And the people there in that election house, they know. The law says so. The big law book. The queen people call it constitution. So me, I looking at the whole election matter here. The people there inside that election house. We gotta look at them Google. I hold they're not planning something they call kuku jumuku to can cause problem for us in that country. Because they think they're doing so. I don't think that mistake they're making, they know what they're doing. They might not play with our people again to put our OO mattress on our head. Because that thing they're doing, they're forcing, they're making palaver among themselves. My people then, some of you that get that white man something, that Google phone there you got, smartphone, you got to listen. You got to call your children then, You gotta call the old man then, you gotta call the papa then, they must advance them. They think not looking good for us, so we'll get a 4% calling to say something about their voting business. Hello, caller, what is your name? Where are you calling us from tonight? Oh my God, I can't hear you. Can you increase your volume, please?
Can you hear me now?
Sure, I can hear you. Let me increase my gadget too. Go ahead. Be going. It will catch it.
Yeah, good. I'm calling Federal Wave. I usually listen to Liberia politics, and sometimes when I hear people say this person get a country at heart, the person love the country, and I just sit with some thinking of what do we really think about Liberia?
Okay.
Now, what I'm trying to say is that I in America, I love America, right? But I don't have America at heart.
Okay.
I have Liberia at heart.
Okay.
Because I am a Liberian. What I love Liberia, what I love America for is that
and
America
my brother, let me just quantify your love for Liberia and your Liberian be at heart. That is the only country you're not citizen by paper.
Okay.
Go ahead, brother. Just to add that one there. You're not citizen by paper.
Yeah. I'm trying to bring this out because I listen to people that will say this person have the country at heart. And this person love the country. And then what I'm trying to say is that if you look out for those all that just came to the United States of America, like just say in 2000, from 2000 on to where we are today, we are mostly different from those that came here
ever since.
From the 80s or whatsoever. I will bring that strictly to the Arizona comments.
My man, people will come after you to now.
When he had Liberia at heart, all the time that he served in the United States, did he ever build one thing back home to show that he had his country at heart?
The man didn't want to be president. Why you want him to do that for? The man didn't want to be president.
Did he really love Liberia?
That's a good question.
I don't support Joey. I am a strong supporter of Tewon Gonglo, right? If you look at Tewon Gonglo, all his time that he worked, he did what he had to do for a country. If you look at all the time that Joseph Barker worked, he did what he had to do for a country. Those are people that you call they have the country at heart. Eddie Josie said it. All the time she worked internationally, she did something back home. But when Arizona Cummings decided that he wanted to be so ambitious for Liberia presidency, he decided to run back home to purchase a land in Singa and start to build a house there. And he decided to purchase a political party.
Not decide. If he said that decide, he did. He's not deciding. Right. He purchased political party.
Yeah, and then people will say
and he the CEO.
The country at heart. No, he don't have the country at heart. If you look at Joe Weir, from the time Joe Weir started to play soccer, the very first time that he started to earn his little money, he went back home to build something. He has a country at heart. Though he's not qualified to be president of the country. But he had the country at heart. He decided to do something. If you look at all of those guys there, like that work in government right now, this building. But when the Arizona Cummings decided to say that he loved Liberia, I'm trying to bring all of this out to see that people will try to say they want to leave Tewon out, they want to leave Joseph Barker out, and Yombli Kanga or Benenda Yue leave the people there out and bring the Arizona Cummings man to serve Liberia because he worked with one factory in the United States of America.
I call it sugar water factory. Yeah, sugar water factory.
Right. And people will want to say from that end, if you look up for those, I came to the United States of America in 2014. 2019, I went back home and purchased a land. From now to this time, now I'm able to start building something on it. I didn't wait to dream about what I want to do for Liberia, what kind of position I want. So
you're supposed to sit down and wait until you retire from whatever you are doing.
Right.
You go and open one foundation in Liberia. The next thing is you want to be president.
Yeah, until you retire.
Yeah.
If you look at you and your co-host, I'm sure you're doing something back home.
My man, I'm on my way March. I'm going to register to vote to tell you what's up.
Yeah. This is why you have the country at heart. I don't have America at heart, but I love America because America gave me a lot of opportunities.
America gave me opportunities.
But I get my country Liberia at heart that I want Liberia to get better like America. So Alexander Cumming is not into Liberia because he loves Liberia. He only there because he's so ambitious for that presidency. If tomorrow Alexander Cumming not become president of Liberia, he get no other chance. He's gonna leave and can't sit down in America here and
he come out to Atlanta, Georgia.
You know, so if I see Liberians trying to say that, even Joseph Boakai girl, are people saying that he's sick or whatsoever. If Mr. Boakai decides to leave power tomorrow, to say he don't want to contest, let everybody go for somebody like Tewon, Yombly, Dara Delon, even how they call it, Belinda Europe. Nobody should ever think about Alexander Cumming. Alexander Cumming is just another person that just went into Liberia because he feel that he has some money. No, that shouldn't be with the country. There is no way around the world people will do those kind of things that somebody will just leave from somewhere and run into Nigeria and say you want to be president after spending a whole lot of years in
36 years in America. Yep.
Nigeria can never accept it. Ghana can never accept you. But why are we so much that kind of a person to be thinking about accepting Alexander Cumming? I read it. He's smart, he's educated, he's rich or whatsoever. But no, nobody should try to give in our country at this time. That people that have served that country, that have been into Liberia for so many years, that want to be president of Liberia, and they want to undermine them for this guy. I mean, this is what I call. So when you come to the election that people talking about, I think we have to see how best we can select somebody good to serve our country. He can serve Liberia. He qualified to serve Liberia, but he's a qualified more than Jawia. No, he's more than smarter than Jawia. But Jawia is qualified than him because Jawia been fighting for a country. But now Jawia is able to prove to her that he's not able to do what he's supposed to do. Let's go back to bring some
let's go back on the drawing book. Yeah. But before you hang on, right?
Yeah.
Before you hang on, civic voter registration, voter education will be starting February 20, 2023. Considering everything we know, the hard time in our country, especially rural Liberia, introducing a new system, biometric voter registration system. How do you feel about that?
Well, I remember when I was in Liberia during the Eddie Johnson first term that she was running for the presidency.
Mm-hmm.
I know that we had the opportunity that we could go. I was in my GB county, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we could go and sit down to meet with where they had the United, how they call it, the election commissioners that we had to go and sit down with them, register ourselves, that we have to carry our passport. If you don't have a passport, you must carry something to prove that you are a strong Liberian, right?
Okay, yeah.
And then they have to do all the stuff that they have to do to make sure that we have the numbers at the time that Liberians are waiting to vote. But if you look at Liberian politics right now, I don't usually trust the people that are serving to become president. The people that are in there to say that they want to make sure that we get a president. Those people in there, they're just there to earn money. They don't care. If Joseph Boakai, if Alexander Cumming is able to sit with those people that are serving over there and giving them money more than Jawia, they're going to put their foot behind Alexander Cumming. They're going to put their foot behind Joseph Boakai. They're not there to serve the country for the love of the country. Those are the people, those are the things that you look at. The election in Liberia is just another stuff that I don't know how to really describe it. But only problem that I do have is that while we Alexander Cummings run into Liberia after from the first time that Eddie Johnson said he contested in Liberia politics, that is the time my experience on Liberia politics started to open up. I didn't hear one thing about this fellow. I heard a lot of things about Belinda Ure. I heard a lot of things about Joseph Waka. I heard a lot of things about Young Blue Kanga Lawrence. Those are people that have better experience. So let's look at seniority. If you
All right,
seniority, then those people
so
should serve Liberia more than Arizona coming. So that is the only concern.
all right, caller. So you don't we'll get another caller here so that they can earn their view too, all right?
Thank you.
All right, my brother. Thank you for the call. Hello, caller. What is your name? Where are you calling us from? Oh, I lost that caller. I'm calling you right back. Don't worry about it.
Thank you for calling.
Oh, no, we don't want that. Caller, if you are getting me, give me a call. Give me a call back, okay? I okay your call, but then you went off. All right, they are calling back. Probably another caller here.
Hello, caller. What is your name? Where are you calling from? Oh.
Are you there, caller?
I'm calling you right back. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm here.
All right, go right ahead. Your name and where are you calling us from?
It's a favor calling you from Washington State.
All right, lay on us. What is your take based on the topic?
Yeah, those I just came in and I heard a conversation with my brother who just dropped the line.
Okay.
Yeah, what I want to share here tonight.
But you know, before you go further, let me give you the topic. So you just coming on, okay? The topic tonight is civic voter education registration for 2023 legislative and presidential elections awareness starts February 2023. Considering everything we know, poverty, barren condition, especially rural Liberia, and the introduction of biometric voter registration system to people that barely read. What is your take?
All right. Thank you, my brother. What I want to share here is that, you see, when it comes to our current situation, before we think about solving this problem, we should think about the past, where we came from and where we are today. So my belief, that war came for a purpose. For everything in this life, there is a reason. And I believe that there were two major things for which the war occurred in Liberia. One, we got a negative part of it that we use to destroy that country and destroy lives. The second one is the positive part that I'm trying to get out of it, is that all coming out here exploring the world. Today, nowhere in this world that you can go out seeing a Liberian. But one thing that we have, fail to realize today is that we all point at president. And the opportunity that God gave us today, some are in America, some are in Europe, some are in Africa, in other countries in Africa, you just name it. Liberians are all over the world today.
Why we are all over the world?
It was because of the war today we had an opportunity to explore the war.
Who caused the war? Who caused the war, or what caused the war?
My brother, we were all innocent. It's the same greed, the greed of power. All right? We were all innocent in that country. Before we look left, we look right. We saw guns everywhere.
Okay.
While we were there chasing one another, the next thing we could see, the grudge ship, the grudge can be how they call it, the traders, and they start exploiting our country, sharing our resources. Today we got an opportunity. Some are in America.
But what are we seeing today? Even for those that are in America, the same very war came from this very America.
But hold a minute, Carter, hold a minute. You are leaving the topic. I usually don't like to do this. Tomorrow is what's on your mind. For all our own show, we schedule everything. Tomorrow is what's on your mind. Are you?
Just a minute, I'm getting somewhere, my brother.
Yeah, but you're going too far. Other people want to call.
We keep talking one thing over and over, and we will still be in the same old cycle. All right, we're talking about election today. And let me just go straight to the point.
Yeah, go to the point. Thank you.
We're talking about election today. And I heard my brother that just from on the line giving his opinion. But let's be sincere to ourselves here today, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
We heard all the grammar, all the good speeches we heard it from our past leader. Liberia is the least country on the face of this planet. Mm-hmm. I'm not asking questions. I did not fly from Liberia to America. I traveled to over 20 countries in Africa. I spent 12 years in Asia. I flew from China to America. God took us places to see the truth, to see where our problem lies. All right? But we keep pointing at one person, which is the presidency. Why we should be so blind and be so full up to this time in this country?
But can I ask you a question, please, my friend? I mean, I'm getting confused. The reason I'm getting confused, you are speaking. I hate to say you don't know your country. Don't make me play some clips here. You are speaking. I hate to say you don't know your country. Do you think it is the ordinary people in Lofa County that brought La Rebel? Do you think it is the ordinary people in Lofa County that bought AK-47, that bought bazooka, or that bought M60 and mortar weapon and ammunition and arm their own children? Do you think so? Do you think it was the ordinary people in Grand? No, hold a minute. You said we pointing finger, but you leaving the point. Saying you leaving the point, let two all leave the point tonight, okay? Do you think the ordinary citizens in Grand were the one that went to Nimba County and went on radio station and went on television station that Nimbarians in Nimba County felt they were innocent, they should get away? Was it the 300 plus children that were slaughtered by Samuel Kanyando? Were these children involved into our politics? Was it ordinary Liberian that said when two elephants fight, the grass can suffer? Was it ordinary Liberian that said that? Give me your answer.
You're right here in America today with our social media.
Okay.
What you just witnessed a few days ago, instead of medication getting on, continue to go to Liberia, what we just witnessed, it was arms that came from America.
But no, don't carry me over there, my brother. Let us have civil in the conversation. I ask you a few questions. Can you answer those questions and leave that stage managed gone? I ask you a simple question. All right? Because maybe I should not ask question. I should give it to you. But I will say ask question. This number one question is, when we elected Charles Taylor, right?
Yeah.
Were they Lofa County people, the ordinary people, that bought AK-47, bazooka, M16, mortar, and they bought the ammunition and gave it to their children to fight the government?
You say if it was
the ordinary people, ordinary Liberians that are looking for food to eat, were they the one that did it?
But that is the very same Liberian.
No. That's not my question. That's not my question. You want answer, you know the answer. Okay, let me leave that one. Okay? How is it? The 47 condominiums in Liberia, Morovia, was it built by ordinary Liberian or it was built by President Weah?
It was built by President Weah.
Good job. You just answered that. No, I'm finished yet. No. I know where you're going. Let me ask my question, my brother. Nobody calling right now. I will give you a chance. Trust me, but give me a chance. Okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
I asked you multiple questions. The good news, you answer one. Good job. And that's very nice.
Yeah.
The 25 million naira, they gave the WFE free for COVID to give food to Liberian people. 25 million naira. 25 million naira, number one. Another 25 million naira that Simon 12 put in the car from his own admission. He said that was their economic policy to take it to Douala, to take it to Rela, to Foreign Exchange Bureau. Those 25 million times 2, 50 million. Was that decision made by ordinary Liberians or it was made by George Weah and Simon 12?
Which 25, 225 million you talking about?
When COVID, yeah, let me give it to you, Claire.
Give me any website or give me any proof that I can go and verify for myself, or it was just ESA or DC?
It's not ESA. I can give you one more. The 11 million naira that George Weah and Samuel 12 were giving it to rest importers. Was that decision made by ordinary Liberians? You want me to give you website? When budget is passed, everything on the budget, George Weah, occupant of the executive marshal, increased his budget 3 times as compared to previous presidential budget. Then you want me to give you website? Go look for the national budget. It's there. 11 million naira every budget year. Give the rest importers to keep the right price at 13. What did they do? They authorized, I get a letter here, Government of Liberia through Minister of Commerce, authorized rest importer, the very rest importer they gave money to, for multiple years, send a band there, to sell their rice to retailer for $17.50. Where the 11 million gone?
Well, let me say something.
No, I don't want you to say something. I want you to answer my questions. Answer these 3 questions, then you say something.
We are not fighting now. Let me tell you, give me the time to talk. Let me come in.
No. What I want you to do for us, what I want you to do for my audience, I want you to answer my 3 questions, then you can make statement. Please, I beg you, I hold your phone.
Yeah, let me get to the first question. I got how many bedroom at the apartment and you said you built a condominium or whatever.
But you answered that one already. You don't need to go there. You answer it.
So how you say I answer it? I have to keep my expectation.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
But what I want to bring to your attention here is that they say somebody just wake up. This is Liberian. This is our DNA. This is how we behave. As soon as you hear something, you just pick it up and start running with it with no evidence. There is no proof. And then Judge Weah, you say you're talking about today that Bill condominium. Judge Weah was a millionaire before.
You know what? No, give me a break, please. I beg you. I don't like to do this, but I got to do it. If you say that one, I will cut you off. If you say that one, Joe, we are still millionaire today because he's stealing from the comfort of the Liberian people, I will agree. If you say Joe, we are a millionaire before he became peace ambassador, when Ellen appointed him, before he became most County senator, when he won the election, before he became president, then I will cut you off because you're not saying the truth. And everything you're saying here, Liberian people, the ordinary Liberians are not responsible, brother. The ordinary Liberians, we are the victims of the bad leadership. George Weah is number 1. Don't back him. If you back him, I'll cut you off.
How did George Weah sustain his party for 12 years as an opposition, a broke man? How will you sustain your party for 12 good consecutive years?
He didn't pay nobody. He was not running a company. He was running a political party where we saw sedition. Children that born 1990, children that born Child Taylor Town, they bought their own white t-shirt and just tell me with CDC. Joe Weah didn't pay nobody. They fire Rufus Nova because he went all CDC ticket in the house because he refused to pay due. What you want to say? The party CDC empowered George Weah by giving him what? Senator position, including by his own car. Everything's not got to help him to go to work. What you want to say? That man, you say the man that rich man. My man, I beg you, man. Don't bring fallacy here. I beg you. What you want to say? Joe Weah that rich man?
Let me ask you just a little question before you let me go.
All right. Ask me a question. Me, I will answer you.
What you have in Liberia? What is your investment in Liberia?
I don't need to have any investment. Even if I have investment in Liberia, I don't need to share with you because what? I'm not seeking public office. I'm not in public office. I'm ordinary citizen. I'm a victim of their ugly behavior.
But you know, say one man develop a nation.
It is not about one man. We are talking about bad leadership.
Development.
We are talking about bad leadership.
To sit on social media and be running your mouth, that is your investment.
That's my investment. If you say I'm running my mouth, at least I'm giving you a chance to join me to run your own mouth. So that's a good thing. But you don't want to speak the truth because what? Probably you are a member of the Southeastern Company. But if you get people surviving you, I don't care about that. Those are surviving on you, they are surviving on you. But John, we are surviving on us. Everybody.
Talking about a free nonsense can be 24/7 with nothing you can show.
If we can't show anything, your man is a criminal. And that's why if you mess with the election, 2023 will change it.
No other person that ever done it. So you have to live with it.
Okay, we will live with it, but he will live with it too. You need to ask yourself, where is Samuel Kanyado? You need to ask yourself, where is Toba? You need to ask yourself, where is Charles Taylor? Have a good night and live with it. That bad behavior will force it on you. Useless man. You want to bring fire here? I will not allow it.
Hello.
Hello, Sister Kolu. Sometimes we got to give it to them hard with pepper.
Yeah.
So many people say cutting off.
Anyway, for the audience, this is Kolu from Texas. First place, Francis, you can't allow people like that the platform to be no kind of word that you front of your mouth. If the man problem with that front of your mouth, then you find it up go to when we're talking about weird. A lot of people weird. But you can't.
But you know what happens, says Kolu? I'm not cutting you off. Sometimes it's good for us to allow them to market their simplicity. So everybody will know them.
And he's okay.
If I had cut him off earlier, we're not going to know who he is.
Okay.
And that's the reason sometimes I do it intentionally, so that we can know them.
Okay. Talking about, yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's a celebrity for one best for Europe, for impact. That, yeah, I know. We know that you are. But what? And goes like, and it. We all have. Why when you it's a in the first place? Because what? Broke. He went pay money. Pay money class.
Sister Kolu, your quality is kind of low. Is there any way you can improve it?
You can get me now?
Yeah, much better.
Okay, like I was saying, he's saying that Weah was a millionaire. I said I agree with him.
Mm-hmm.
That Weah was a millionaire because what? He was a footballer. He played football. He was European best. He was African best. He was ambassador to the United Nations. So he was a millionaire. But where the money took him? Because if he was a millionaire, why did he go to the House of Senate? Why did he bring his son down to go be working for $50,000 or $10,000?
Mm-hmm.
With all the millions that he has, okay? With all the millions, why he didn't build all those condominiums during the time he had a million? Why he didn't build all those? Why he didn't bring his single house down at that time and then rebuild it?
And rebuild it, yeah, that's a good question.
Inauguration, he did all those. And you can't on a platform to run about to insult somebody on their own platform. Huh? Because when you people are the demon in Weah, he has transferred it to you people. So whatever Weah does is just okay for you. But we are fighting for our people. And now I was telling one other one today. I said, somehow we are here in America. We're not suffering, but we're fighting for our people.
Yeah.
I eat 3 meals. If I want to eat 5 meals, I will eat it.
Even right now, if I want to, I will eat.
Okay? If my stomach can hold 5 meals a day, I will eat it. But we are fighting for the poor people in Liberia. Because we're seeing that people that used to, before then, when you say $100 for somebody, they will call you and say, oh, thank you for the dating. But now, Francis, people are even begging to say $10 for them. Can you please send me $10 with mobile money? Okay? That's how bad the country is. And you come on somebody's platform to talk about we are the millionaire.
Yeah, we are the millionaire.
Millionaire where you don't have to senator to be senator.
Yeah.
Shame on you. Shame on you. Now I have to tell you.
Thank you.
Shame on you.
My
shame to even utter those words from your mouth. Okay? We're not millionaires.
Thank you, my sister. My brother Stevie Jones said, my man, your tolerance level is too strong, more than my own. My own is too low. Yeah, I can't go far with the kind of people.
Oh, yeah,
but you know, sometimes it's good.
It's too strong.
You see, he started very nice, but I knew where he was going.
Your platform to come you running your mouth.
Yeah, running my mouth.
Why you doing that? Get the hell off the platform.
I running my mouth. He told me to run his own mouth.
Okay, and to come live.
We lie, but can't get your website.
Destroying the country. Killing people. Huh? Killing people. And if y'all said Eddie didn't do anything, me, I'm not supporting Eddie because of what she did to Joe Buckeye. I don't even want to hear her name. But Eddie did well.
Eddie did well, but in the first place, all of the road project they're on now.
And John Weir himself, he graded her 85%.
85%.
He himself, he graded her. So what are you talking here? What are you saying here? Huh? Because Eddie took the country from a broken economy. Right after war, I worked in the central bank at the time as a teller. People talk pay on time. We rest our life in Ekoma helicopter to go to the New York County to pay the people there. The poor people, we still carry their money to them. Eddie did that, they take on every month. So what you talking here? What we are doing today? He can't even pay the people.
Can't even pay the people.
He can't even pay the people, and you can't stand here to run your mouth. You running your mouth, and you telling somebody they're running their mouth on their
I will offer you platform to talk. Then he said running my mouth, but that is running my business. I said here.
Okay. You know why the sedition? They are all liars. That's how we are. Is a liar. That's how all of them are liars. I don't know whether you even listen to school today.
No, I didn't listen to that. Yes, sir, I didn't listen to that. Today, I didn't listen to that.
Joe Bucket money to wear, bro, for treatment. Joe Bucket will take money from where? Joe Bucket want to even talk to where when it comes to money. The money that he gets to Joe Bucket, $2,500. Costa collected money on his platform to give it back to him. Up to now, Joe Bucket has that money waiting for them to pick it up. Then he will go turn around and go take money from where? What kind of nonsense politics is that? Huh? Is that what you call politics? That the politics y'all know? Huh? That the politics y'all know? And they're voting thing here. You know what, my brother? We just have to pray. But, you know, UP, we are working. UP is working. We're not sitting there. It's not going to be that I'm not saying the day you know with a senatorial election. It's not going to be like that anymore. Okay? UP is working. I'm not here to say what they are doing because it's behind the scene. But all I can say, UP is working.
Yeah, that's a good news. Yeah. They got to work.
Okay, they are working. Even we have a group called the JNB Ambassadors right now. We just launched our community awareness yesterday, the 11th of January. Just yesterday we launched it.
Okay.
So we are not sitting and sleeping. Y'all saying Joe Bucket and sleeping Joe. Yeah, we wasted the ice water on him. He's awake. And we are awake with him. Okay? Joe Bucket is not sleeping. He's awake. And y'all saw how he was going from place to place. Okay? Y'all say he's old. Yeah, we tell God thank you. Because he's old with wisdom, knowledge, and experience. Y'all wonder y'all for what he gets. Nothing. Empty score, no score. and you can't sit down on something, you can't on somebody's platform to insult them. You don't do that. You don't do that. What we are is doing, pay him road in Maria. We're talking about major roads. That the road that he's building. We're talking about major roads. Come to market roads. That's what we're talking about. Not the way you want to come and pave the road and say you finish doing road. And most of the project that he's doing are Eddie started it.
Yep.
Let you know. Eddie started most of those projects. I was in Liberia. Okay? We all are Liberians. You think that people are happy for what we are doing in our country? Lying. Every day he lying. Okay? He went to tell her son that he offered Joe Bucket money. Oh, but he didn't announce the money that how they call him, Minister of Finance from here to go seek medical attention abroad.
Yeah.
He didn't announce that one there.
He didn't announce that.
But to go live. What kind of president is that? But you know what? The more the thing they bring in Joe Bucket around, they are promoting him.
Yeah.
That's what I have to say. They are promoting him because God will expose them, and God will keep exposing them on the election day. That's what will happen. And it's happening right now. God is exposing them, and He will continue to expose them.
Thank you, Sister
the election, for me again, I would say, God will take care because even the things that they want to do, they already started cheating. The video was there. They play on Stone on the Stone Network. We all saw it.
Mm-hmm.
They counted 199. They put 999. The next 39, you might add it 1 year. You might add the other one. What all I want that for?
They want to stay in
because
power.
One job we have to stay there and destroy our country, and destroy the country for another 6 years, or to sell our country. But God will not agree. God will take charge. We are out. Me, I will not say we will take him out, but God Himself will take him out. Because when God gets ready, those confused one and are behind him, all of them will come to their senses. That's what will happen. That's my word.
All right, Sister Kolo, thank you. I think you are our last caller tonight. Yeah, thank you very much for your contribution. All right, folks, so that is where we are. You know what? Let me tell you something. Somehow we can take a lot. Oh, somebody calling from Alaska. Yeah, hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, what's your name? Where are you calling us from?
My name is Emmanuel, and I'm calling from Alaska.
All right, email, go ahead. Lay on all. You know the topic, right?
I know the topic, brother.
All right, so that is where we are. You know what?
And, it was just annoying from the person that I called and was acting rude.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you know the whole thing.
Can you just redo your receiver? I can hear myself.
Yeah, I think I got it now.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Yeah, so like I was saying, I mean, you talk about it. Let's talk about the positive part first. Most of what you said, I agree with you. But that person that you have on your phone, I think you gotta show them less tolerance. If a stupid person come on the show, we don't need to give them the platform for them to be stupid. Yes, that was nonsense he was talking. I mean, as soon as I heard it, I knew where you were going with it.
But you know what happened, my brother? Let me tell you something. Everybody's different, okay? My body can't even take that for a few seconds. Maybe we're not taking. But you see, we can't. The only time we can know people better when we give them the opportunity to market themselves. And by the time you hit the trigger. By the time you hit the trigger, you see how I treated him professionally. And now he started messing up. So that's where I knew where he was going. Because the man want open home Mandula bar. I said my man was doing civil voter education. He said, okay, so myself, I follow him now. Let me ask him a question. He even want to answer my question. So if I've not given him that little opportunity, we're not even going to know who he is. Because he was trying to backslide. The whole thing he's trying to plug in here is our political leaders, past and present, are not responsible. We, the ordinary Liberians, are the one responsible. And they're not true. You can even go on Jupiter to go do that research. That research will still be consistent that ordinary Liberians are the victims of bad behavior in government. Bad behavior. How can a whole president come on TV and consider Liberians that criticize him and call the enemy of the state? You know, it's just sad. But anyway, we will keep doing what we got to do. Yeah.
Yeah, and let me just finish my point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I heard you saying about the biometric voter thing, but looking at it, how is the people in the village, those people who don't know how to read and write? Just imagine that you carry a thing like that, people that don't know how to read and write. How are they going to go ahead and be able to vote or anything?
My brother, that is the scary part. That was the intention of crafting this particular topic. Even though a lot of people backslide, but it is okay. You know, everybody get politically charged, but that's fine.
Yeah.
This is the first time Liberia is going to do this. And that's the reasons why this constitution here, we call 1986 constitution, election commission already know the election going to come.
Yeah.
Number one. Number two, they're having a biometric voter registration system. That's what they want to do. And we have not done this before. Why they coming so late? I call it late. Election is very expensive.
Yeah.
Why they couldn't do this ever said? Why they couldn't even contract the company ever said? This civic voter education awareness should have been done, even it should supposed to be ongoing for the people to get to understand. They're supposed to even have the samples for the people to get to understand how this thing looks like, because majority of people, they do not read, they do not write.
Yeah.
Then you starting February 20 and voter registration starting March 20. So you're talking about 1 month interval. 1 month.
Yeah, but that is impossible to get it right.
So
impossible to get it right. It is. I mean, Liberian politics has become a joke.
Yeah, the whole country is a joke.
It's become a joke.
Yeah, so
you know, some of us, we left. You know, because of the war, we didn't experience the war yearly. We went to Ghana. We were, by the grace of God, we were able to come here. But you know, I never pay, even with any Johnson election, I never pay attention to that election. But the moment I start paying attention to this particular election, I've seen so many ill will human beings that are supporting the ill will government of this country and trying to make it seem like nothing is happening.
Yeah.
There are people calling us here for $5. What is $5 in Liberia?
Mm-hmm.
If you enjoy in Liberia, enjoy. If the government is doing good for you, let it do good for you.
Mm-hmm.
We that see the point of bad governance, and we're going to talk. We're going to talk about it because this is bad governance.
It is bad. All right, caller. So thank you very much. We appreciate you.
Yeah, I thank you for taking my call tonight.
Thank you too for calling.
I appreciate the program. You'll continue doing what you will do.
All right, my brother. Thank you. So folks, just so you know, our sister here, Steve Bungay, her foundation in Liberia, her family foundation, just voter sensitization awareness kind of civic education. She just sent it to me actually, and I want to just put it on here. Let's see how that play out, okay? I'm not going to download into our system. We're just going to see how I can get it, what they call. Maybe we can. Let me use the audio so we just get that. Okay, this is it.
It's Monadic on the can't let you tomorrow. Don't sit home, go and vote. Don't sit home, go and vote. The decision I make can't let you tomorrow. Don't sit home, go and vote. Don't sit home, go and vote. This is the time we can make use of. Yeah. This is the season that your vote can play God. The vote is here. The vote is your power. Don't sit home, go and vote. Don't sit home, go and vote. You will be frustrated. You will be disappointed. Don't sit home, go and vote. Don't sit home, go and vote. Think my change my future. A good vote can make a better. One vote is a power. No one vote is a strength. Don't sit home, go and vote. That is all that's what make. Can't let you tomorrow. Don't sit home, go and vote. Don't sit home, go and vote. The decision that's what make. Can't let you tomorrow. Don't sit home, go and vote. Don't sit home, go and vote. To my other boss, go and vote. To my action guys, go and vote. To my kids here, go and vote. Don't sit home. Let's go, mama and my boy. Don't sit home. Go and vote. Let's go. Don't sit home. Hey, that's it, dog. Go and vote. Take care of us. Don't sit home. Hey, labor people. Go and vote. Hey, oh yeah, boy. Let's go to my other boss. And my action people. Don't sit home. And my market here. Go and vote. Oh my and my bed. Go and vote. My labor people. Don't sit home. Go and vote. Let's say Java. Don't sit home. My pepper riders. Go and vote. Take care of us. Go and vote. Don't sit home. Go and vote. The decision others will make that can't let you tomorrow. Don't sit home, go and vote. Don't sit home, go and vote. The decision others will make can't let you tomorrow. Don't sit home, go and vote. Don't sit home, don't sit home. To my beautiful people, I beg you, don't say I'm going anywhere again to vote. It's time to correct your mistake. It's time to join the queue and vote. The decision Paramount will make, they can easily affect you. Please get your voter cards and go at the polling center and vote. Please, my people, a message from Madam Timandra Siabonge and the Bonge Foundation.
All right, my people, y'all heard it. Y'all heard it from our own sister. Yeah, following vigorously. You know, her foundation did that. And let me tell you something. Anybody here under my voice, you can do the same thing. If you get any voter registration or civic education jingle, send it to her. We play it. Because we want to motivate our people, encourage our people to get out there and vote. They might not sit down and say that the scene 6 and 7. They're not the scene 6 and 7. Oh. They think, yeah, they're not the scene 6 and 7. This 1 year, that 2023. Let's give it a try and let's sit and watch. But we got to do what we got to do. We got to keep on trying. You all heard that music those days when we were growing up? Keep on trying. Anybody can fall, but you need to try to wake up and keep going. All right, my people? So our sister Steve Bogue, we want to say thank you very much, you and your foundation. Thank you very much. We're going to try to download it and put it added to our database. All right, but I just actually played the audio, and I think you heard it. Our sister Kolu here is saying, I don't know what they're doing there, but Sister Kolu say, let me see what she's saying. She say, we are calling on everybody to join JNB Dynamic Ambassador. That is a group that's supporting the election of Joseph Nyuma Boakai. So if you are under my voice tonight, they are doing a great, they are carrying a great initiative in the community, okay? To make sure JNB get the necessary logistics, all right? To support the Unity Party to make sure Joseph Boakai is elected October 2023. So please, if you want to get in contact with Sister Kolu Fasi to join the JMB Dynamic Ambassadors, inbox me or inbox AB or inbox herself. She on Facebook, KOLUFESSEH. All right. So that is that. I want to say your thank you plenty and you're sorry I was not here last night because I came late from my cartoon pushing job. I was tired. All right. So AB will join us tomorrow by the grace of God to do the What's on Your Mind. So that's the kind of song I can be playing. All right. So that is that. I think I will do that song tomorrow. You know, they get all kinds of people in that bureau. Me, I don't worry about them. Sometimes I don't even say anything here. The other people, they're already dealing with them. But it is the way it is. We're trying to be tolerant. That's all about it. All right? So people can market their own simplicity in the open. Chicken white. The philosopher says you can force the goat to the water, but you can't force the goat to drink. Those guys who are watching or sedition or whatever you call it, they are never going to change because they put much in their brain. So that's it, my people. You're thinking, yeah? Nothing much I got to say. I ain't even doing commercial tonight. I'm tired. I got to go lay back. You're thinking plenty. Appreciate all of you.